All right, this game was never really in doubt, and there's still football on, though it looks like this game's not in much doubt either, as the Chiefs are about to head to the Super Bowl to play Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. But the Celtics were on today, and I confess I didn't watch the entire game, but I did watch a large portion of it. So I am here to give you my instant reaction, as I always do, even though I can't say that every single possession was paid very close, critical attention to. I got the gist of the game. You know, it was 141-103. Not very hard to see what happened in this game. The Celtics, who had just lost 3 in a row, came out and were pissed off. The Cavs, who had just won 3 in a row, came out and were complacent. And the Celtics just waxed them. Absolutely, from the get-go, destroyed Cleveland. Jaylen Brown had 33 points in 19 minutes. That seems almost impossible. He didn't even have to play very much in the second half. Which is really nice because they have a game tomorrow. So you rest him. You rested a lot of the starters. Everybody in the Celtics played tonight. The starting lineup did really well. Tice was back in the starting lineup instead of Grant Williams, who's played like absolute dog poop the past couple of games. Nice to see Grant Williams go out of the starting lineup and Tice, who's been playing better recently, go in, especially with Kemba Walker back in the lineup. Tice is a much better player. Kemba played really well tonight, 21 points, 7 of 12 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. Smart was good. 9 assists, 12 points. Tice, the aforementioned man, got to the free throw line 8 times tonight. Very good for him. Hit all 8 of them. Had 17 points. Tristan Thompson, not a lot of points, just 5, but did have 12 rebounds. Again, the starters didn't have to log heavy minutes, which is really key going into a back-to-back situation, as I mentioned, as they're on. The Celtics are on tomorrow in Chicago. Bench played really well, and basically the whole second half was garbage time, as, again, the Celtics were absolutely bludgeoning the Cavs like they were a JV team from a really wealthy area, like the JV Newton South basketball team that I was not part of, but did the scoreboard for. So the Celtics treated the Cavs like that. And the bench got in on it too. Carson Edwards, 18 points. Where did that come from? 7 of 12 shooting. Taco Fall had some nice minutes towards the end there too. 9 minutes, a block, and 2 rebounds, but basically protected the rim any single time he was on there. Aaron Nesmith got some decent burns, 17 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 5 from 3. That's encouraging. Grant Williams moved from starter to 12 minutes played. He just had 2 points, 3 turnovers, still continuing to struggle. Grant Williams really, really struggling. He's going to struggle with himself right out of the rotation, and if he's not careful, right out of the NBA, because he's not adding any positive value. How can I say something negative when the Celtics win by 38 points? I don't know. I'm really, really good at this. That's just a talent of mine to be able to come up with some negative from a gigantic win. So the overall point, Celtics get back on the winning track, which is so necessary if you just drop 3 in a row. You want to continue this momentum as you play Chicago, another not very good team tomorrow. Jason Tatum returns. He was on the bench tonight, but he returns from COVID and is active to play tomorrow. Why you can be on the bench and not be active with COVID one night and then you can play the next, I don't really understand the NBA COVID rules. Doesn't seem like a lot of people do. Whatever. They're playing tomorrow. Tatum will be there. That's all I know. I know that's a good thing. Celtics back on the right track. We should all be happy about that. We should all be happy that Tom Brady's going to his 10th Super Bowl, though I know that's actually not the case for like 90% of people aren't actually happy for him, but it's an incredible feat. But this is a basketball recap. We're not talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about the Celtics winning by a gajillion points. Cleveland didn't really show anything impressive to talk about. Potential future Celtic Andre Drummond, nothing to write home about. 11 points, 5 rebounds. Got outplayed by both the Celtic centers. Not something I was expecting. And the really ballyhooed guy, Colin Sexton, only 16 minutes tonight, 13 points. I think he was wiped out from thrashing Kyrie in the Nets the past couple of days. So take the win, head to Chicago, get the team back, get Tatum rolling, and maybe the Celtics can start to right this ship that the last week was so bad. And maybe this next week will be a really good week, a positive week for the Celtics. And they end it this time next week. We will be playing the Lakers, so that will be a huge game to watch. I'm really looking forward to that already a week out. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, boyfriends, girlfriends, non-binary friends, anybody. Doesn't matter to me. Tell them to watch. Check it out. Keep safe. enjoy the last few hours of your weekend, and thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.